Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Memories of Malta. This will probably be my last video on this camera. Because yes, I finally went and opened up the box that I had my new cam in. This is my new cam. I don't have it with me because it's actually charging right now. But it's full HD and it has like this apparently awesome zoom option. So next video hopefully will be on there. It didn't come with a little stand though. Thought it did. So I have to get one, I guess, or a cameraman or a woman. Now tonight, because I spent so much time on this, checking it out and you know, uploading the CD on my new laptop. Tonight I'm going to make something really easy, guys, and there's no excuse. You can make this. I'm going to call it cottage cheese pie. In Maltese, Torta Tar-Rikotta is done a little bit differently than how I grew up with it. It's made with ricotta cheese. Here in Canada, ricotta is really expensive, so, well, it's expensive now anywhere, I think. But we use cottage cheese, and even cottage cheese is getting expensive. So what I'm going to show you guys tonight is what I grew up with and what I know as Torta Tar-Rikotta, or as I'm going to call it, cottage cheese pie. And also, traditionally in Malta, they would cover the pie with a pastry topping as well, which I'm not going to do because I just want to cut down on the fat and the calories. I'm using a low-fat cottage cheese as well, like a 1%. So you guys, if you wanted to do this traditionally, what I'm going to tell you right now is substitute the cottage cheese for ricotta, and you can also put a pastry topping on top. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to get all the ingredients we need to make this and be right back and show you how we put it all together. See you in a bit. Hey guys, I'm back with what we're going to need to make our torta, or our cottage cheese pie. Alright, so in this bowl here, what I have is 3 500-gram tubs of cottage cheese. I'm using the 1%. You can use full fat, you can use no fat, it's up to you. You just need 3 of those tubs to make 2 of these pies. This is going to make 2 pies, okay? Over here I have eggs. You're going to need 6 to 8 eggs. I start off with 6 for the 2 pies in my mixture, and then I see if I'm going to need more. Because the eggs is kind of what binds the pie together. It's almost like a quiche in a way. Alright, think of it that way. I have fresh flat leaf parsley here, which will be chopped up and put into my pie. You know me, guys, I love parsley, so I'll probably put a lot of this in there. But you guys put to your taste. Or you can omit it altogether. You can put chives in here, or be creative. Over here I have some Parmigiano Reggiano, and that's going to go in the mix as well. My mom says put it in the mix, don't put it on top because it gets bitter and it burns, and she's right. Over here I have some sea salt and some freshly ground black pepper. Okay, so they're going to go in there to taste. Now obviously you're going to need pie shells. Now for me, the easiest way to do it, oh yeah, buy them pre-made. Okay, they come frozen. There's 2 shells in this box, and they're the deep dish kind. You will have to thaw these out at room temperature, just for a bit. And then you're going to blind bake them. And that just simply means you're going to poke some holes on the bottom of the pie shell with a fork, and on the sides. So just poke, 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 poke. And then you're going to pop it in the oven, and you're going to cook it until it's browned. Now, here's the great thing. If your pie shell is cracked or broken, that's okay. because mine is too. But the great thing about this is when it thaws out, with moistened fingers, you can actually just pinch any cracked seams together. I know I was kind of PO'd when I saw this, but it's okay. And even on the box instructions, it tells you how to mend a cracked pie shell. It also tells you how to make a double crusted pie, and it also tells you how, if you just want to make one pie and you want to make the covering, you can actually thaw out one of these pie shells, flatten it out with a rolling pin, mend together the edges, and use that as the topping. And I've done that in the past as well. Alright guys, I'm going to show you what this looks like all put together. Then we're just going to put it in the pie shells and bake. I'll be right back. Hey guys, welcome back. Okay, so I put my cottage cheese mixed with the eggs, and I did use all 8 eggs. Lots of parsley because I like lots, but you can use to your taste. Just a little bit of salt and about a teaspoon of pepper, and about, I'd say, a quarter cup or 1/3 of a cup of Parmesan Reggiano to your taste. Again, if you're going to use the Parmesan, it is salty, so again, go easy on your salt. Now, my mom has in the past used a combination of ricotta and cottage cheese, which you can do, but as you can see, it really has a ricotta texture to it. And don't forget, these like lumps of cottage cheese, they will melt down in the cooking process, so you're still going to get the same texture and somewhat the same flavor. So if you're going to go with the cottage cheese method like I am here, it's all good. Alright guys, this is all mixed. My oven is preheated to 375°C, and the shells are almost defrosted, and I'll show you what I do next. Alright guys, be right back. Hey guys, I'm back real quick to show you how you can mend your cracked pastry shell if they get cracked. And honestly, they take minutes to thaw out. Now, I just have some lukewarm water here, and I'm going to just push with my moistened fingers the seam together. It's like fixing Frankenstein. As you can see, it's done. It doesn't take any effort at all. I'm going to continue with the other cracks in here, and then I'm going to punch some holes with my fork and blind bake these. Alright guys, be right back. Just quickly to show you the mended pie shell, and what I did was I just used the fork to make some pricks all around the bottom and the sides. This will go into a 375°C oven just until golden, and keep an eye on it. You're just going to blind bake this until it's golden, and then we're going to put our filling in. Hey guys, welcome back. So my pie shells have been blind baked, and I went ahead and filled them up with my filling, and now they're going to go in the oven, cook until they're set. How you know? You can stick a toothpick in the middle if it comes out clean, like when you're making a cake. If it comes out clean, you know it's done. It's going to get a little golden on top maybe, and it should not jiggle. It should be kind of solid, like a quiche. Alright guys, I will show you the end result. This is so easy, you all gotta try it. Hey guys, my torta, or cottage cheese pie, is out of the oven. Now initially when I took it out, it will be a little bit more puffed up, but as you let it settle and sit for a bit, it will go down a little bit, because you need to let that pie settle so you can cut it up. Now you can make this as I did with no crust on top, and with a low-fat cottage cheese. Or, as I said earlier, you can make it more traditional with ricotta or a ricotta cottage cheese blend and with the pastry topping. It's great served for lunch, brunch, or dinner with a side salad. And you know what, guys? It's really, really simple to do. So, I'm glad you guys watched. I hope you guys try it. It's really easy. Thanks for watching. See you next time on another episode of Memories of Malta. And ciao. Oh yeah.